What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we're on our way to 500,000, man. I'm talking about 500,000. When I first started my channel, I didn't have those numbers in my head. 500,000? You feel me? I appreciate every last one of y'all that subscribe to my channel and are active on my channel. Y'all got y'all notifications on, and y'all be rocking with me on these videos, man. It's a blessing, dream come true. But look, man, we got this top 10 influencers for being sugar babies. You feel me? Look, we talking about the sugar babies today. So buckle up, man. You know what I'm saying? Get it together now. Look, don't get mad. Don't get in your feelings. Only how you gonna get mad at this video is if you a sugar baby, or if one of your exes turned out to be a sugar baby. You probably already knew that. But look, man, let's get into this video without further ado. Let's get this video right here to like 10,000 likes so we can make this video go viral and everybody can see all the sugar babies that exist. Let's get it.
According to Urban Dictionary, which is the most reliable dictionary site out there, is defined as follows: a young female or male who is financially pampered / cared for by a sugar daddy or sugar mama in exchange for companionship. It doesn't necessarily always involve the two parties getting intimate with each other, although that usually seems to be a part of the deal. However, there are some cases where these sugar babies don't even meet their sugar parent in person. In a sense, it's an online relationship. Either way, today we'll be counting down the top 10 influencers exposed for being sugar babies. What's happening, guys? I'm your host, Jared Bronstein, and today we're talking sugar babies. As always, make sure to follow the entire IO team on Instagram and subscribe to never miss a video. We got some comment replies and bloopers coming up at the end of this one. And before we get into it, let me know in the comments below if you'd ever be a sugar baby. I won't lie, I would. Like, I got debts to pay, so, you know. Anyways, here we go. In at number 10, Shannade Clermont. One half of the Clermont twins. This one unfortunately doesn't end so well. So the story here is Shannade was sentenced to a year in prison after she pled guilty to wire fraud. The charge stemmed from a night she went to see her sugar daddy, James Alessi, who died that same evening. So what happened? Well, according to Shannade, who admitted Alessi was her sugar daddy, the 42-year-old real estate broker invited Shannade over to his apartment in Manhattan. However, Shannade left after a short while because, as far as she was concerned, he was a drunken mess and she didn't want to deal with it. Before she left, Shannade did, however, steal his debit card. Turns out Alessi was actually extremely intoxicated after overdosing on a mix of narcotics. Alessi was found dead in his apartment the next day. However, as per Shannade, she had no idea he had passed. Over the course of a few months, Shannade would go on to buy luxury items such as Valentino shoes and expensive flights to who knows where. It's believed she spent around $20,000, and something Shannade purposely allowed Alessi to die that evening just so she could spend his fortune. At number 9,
wow, hey, look, how do y'all feel about that? Like, that's crazy as hell, you know, like, oh my gosh. Do y'all think she really went to the extreme to do that? Do you think that she knew that he was dying? Probably not. She probably was there. Like, a lot of these women just here for the transaction, bro. They don't really give a damn about you. So y'all dudes is out here tricking and selling all this money. Y'all lame as hell.
4-year-old Kate Szepanowski. After being pulled over in Sydney around 1 a.m. with police under the impression that Kate was possibly intoxicated, she found herself in some hot water. Upon being asked to see her identification, officers noticed a large wad of cash in her purse and suspected it could have come from a possible deal involving narcotics that she was possibly involved in. Aside from the wad of cash, the officers also found 2 phones in the car, one of which Kate claimed belonged to someone else. A more thorough search revealed a clear plastic bag with white residue in it, as well as a Xanax tablet without a prescription. According to police reports, Kate told them various different stories before admitting she got the money from her sugar daddy. She ended up getting off with a fine, but I mean, geez, you might have some explaining to do to your followers now, love. Coming in at number 8, we got Sophia.
Real talk, look, a lot of y'all favorite Instagram models and stuff like that, sugar babies. Look, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Look, people have hit me on the internet with burner accounts to try to get me to have online relationships with them or meet them in person. They were talking about paying me like $5,000, $10,000 a month just for being that. And look, man, I'm not a prostitute. I'm not selling out my services for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, you know. Like, I'd rather just be living on the streets. Woo, how about Woo, excuse me. Oh, man, I appreciate everybody that said bless you. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all rock with my channel, man. Respect. But look, man, yeah, I feel like, you know, this shit crazy. It couldn't be me. I ain't selling my body. I'm not selling my soul.
Sophia Spallino. The 27-year-old influencer claims to be an old soul and says although at first she was taken a little aback by her partner's age, she eventually saw past it. Spallino is dating 54-year-old entrepreneur Robert Croak, and Croak showed the world sometimes you really do need to shoot your shot. Story here is Croak gave Spallino a follow on the gram and then slid into her DMs. Within days, they were FaceTiming, and before she knew it, Spallino was headed to Croak's hometown of Toledo to go on her first in-person date with Croak. Sparks immediately, the two are now planning on getting married and having children. I don't necessarily see an issue with the age gap, more so how quickly things are progressing here. Maybe it's just me, but how do you know they're really the one? You know? Like, how do you know?
That don't mean it's a sugar baby. I don't agree with that one. I don't think like she was like sugar baby even quality. I'm be real with you. Like they usually got fake lips, fake asses, big old titties that's fake, probably fake too. And then all these dudes is like, oh my god, let me get this. Like I want everything that's fake on the menu, please. You feel me? That's
Number 7, 21-year-old Cluam Sutherland. Now let me say, if this girl decides to start an online course on how to be a sugar baby, I would sign up. You should sign up. Just do it. She's got this thing down to a science. Sutherland has 3 different sugar daddies, 2 of them internationally, and 1 in Melbourne, where she's from. And according to her, none of them know about each other, although I find that kind of hard to believe now that she's come forward about it. Either way, Sutherland has these guys pay for her 2 apartments, 3-bedroom house, food, clothes, you name it. They cover it.
What?
One of the sugar daddies is from Sweden, and he doesn't even want to meet her in person. The guy just likes having someone to talk to other than his family, I guess. Another lives in Japan, and it seems that Sutherland is very professional when it comes to her business. She'll never release her sugar daddy's information, and when asked in person about what she does, she usually just says she's a YouTuber. Hashtag YouTube life, am I right? At 6, we got Amanda.
Yo, look. People be doing, look, man, to get that type of money when they paying for your crib and stuff like that, it's not just something that's mentally stimulating. They're getting it smacked down. Them old cats is wanting to clap some cheeks, man. I can only imagine I'm 80. I still want them cheeks.
Drago. Now this is an interesting situation because Drago actually posted a tribute to her late sugar daddy and didn't hold back about how she really feels.
Damn.
Captioning a photo on Instagram of herself and Brad, her sugar daddy, Drago explained how toxic their relationship was and how she wished she had never met him. Drago went into detail about the nice things he bought her, such as a racehorse and a pair of Louis Vuittons. But she also touched on the scarier side of the relationship, such as the time that Brad did whippets and tried to attack her. Although she had some nice things to say about Brad, ultimately the post seems like it was a final goodbye. Drago
is that a new drug, Whip It? Like, I thought it was a game that you play when, like, friends come over.
Claims Brad also haunts her, and she capped off the post asking him to please stop. Coming to the number 5 spot, Mackenzie Lueck. Lueck was a 23-year-old nursing student at the University of Utah, and she was very open and public about her arrangements. Lueck admitted to having 2 separate sugar daddies at once, and even posted on Facebook explaining how to obtain a sugar daddy. She gave out tips like, try Tinder and be blunt about it. Mine says, I want an SD-SB relationship with a real connection. If they don't know what an SD-SB is, tell them bluntly sugar daddy and sugar baby. But if they don't know, they aren't really worth your time. She went on to explain, set your age preferences from 35 plus. You'll have the most luck there. Private message me if you have any more questions. I have experience.
Yes, because them young motherfuckers, they ain't got no money. They broke as hell. And then, like, people that's like 30, they just getting unbroke, and then they getting their lives established at this time. You know?
Unfortunately, Lueck went missing in June of 2019, and her remains were found a few weeks later. The man responsible for this sickening crime is Ayula Ajayi, and he was sentenced to prison in October of 2019. And at number 4, Melina Roberge. This story has a surprising twist, and it doesn't end well in Melina's favor. In early 2015, the influencer met an older man at a restaurant in Montreal. It wasn't long before the two started seeing each other, and Roberge got caught up in the lifestyle. In May of 2016, she was offered to go on an all-expenses-paid trip to Morocco, where she could earn money as an escort. When she discovered the cruise ship would also be importing narcotics.
An escort is not like, hey, you know, here's your baggage, you know what I'm saying, let me take it up to your room. An escort is you giving up them cheeks, you giving up them sugar walls, for a little bit of change, you know what I'm saying? And you might have to do something strange because these people out here be weird. Real weird. So look, man, like, don't sell your soul like that.
She said she had no interest. Still, her sugar daddy, who remains unnamed, lined her pockets with a good 10,000 euro in cash. He then offered her another opportunity, joining others on a cruise that would travel the world. She wouldn't have to do anything, just enjoy the trip. He also mentioned they would be smuggling narcotics, but it had absolutely nothing to do with her. So she agreed because who could say no? I mean, I would say no. You know, guilty by association.
Exactly.
But
thank you.
You know, and that's actually exactly what happened. Australian authorities seized a ton of snow. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like booger sugar, nose candy. And it just so happened to be hidden in a suitcase in Roberge's cabin. She's now facing 8 years in prison for her involvement. And number 3, we got Chloe.
Crazy. Look, chasing that bag. Got you some years though. You feel me? Like, it's dangerous out here, man. The world is dangerous. You never know, bro. Like, that was stupid as hell, baby girl. You can't blame nobody else but yourself. Eat them 8 years. Don't go against the people you was with because they're dangerous. Let's put it like that.
18-year-old sugar baby who didn't want to reveal her last name for the sake of privacy. But Chloe seems to have struck gold with her arrangements. Studying psychology and neuroscience in school, the Londoner allegedly makes up to £18,000 a month from her clientele of sugar daddies.
Damn!
And the craziest part of it all is that she simply acts as a companion. There is no intimacy involved, and Chloe sees them between 2 to 4 times a month. That's about once a week. And it also depends on how busy she is with her schoolwork. Not only does she get money, but she goes on shopping trips, gets jewelry, designer bags, clothing, who knows what else. Although Chloe claims she feels her family and friends judge her because of what she does, this life is just too good to give up. Coming into the number 2 spot.
I'm thinking the whole time, though. I'm like, damn, that shit sound good. I know, like the rest of y'all sitting there letting y'all pride be in the way. Look, that one right there done changed everybody now at this point of the video. Everybody like, oh shit, that don't sound too bad. 18,000 pounds? That's thousands, bro. That's over 10 bands a month. In American money, I think, I'm just estimating, probably it's way more than that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to knock down these old sugar walls. I don't have to deal with nobody's situation, their mental issues. Oh, I'm straight. All she is acting as a companion, acting like she cares. I do that shit all the time anyway. Might as well do this for some money.
Jiahui Lee. Now this girl is a full-on psycho, and that's me putting it lightly. So the story here is Lee actually got exposed for being a professional sugar baby, and now she's getting sued for it. A man whose identity is being kept secret claims Lee, his ex-girlfriend, lied about her age, exploited him for financial gain, and tried to ruin his life after he ended their relationship. The 45-year-old, who's being referred to as John Doe, is trying to sue Lee for $1.5 million.
She gave her that much?
Lee paid for her groceries, car insurance, and so on. However, after they broke up, Doe found out Lee was really 19, not 25 as she originally claimed. He also found out she had been seeing other men in return for money and the finer things in life. Lastly, after the breakup, Lee started demanding financial support, threatening Doe of accusing him of things he hadn't done. She became vindictive and went as far as creating a fake Instagram profile, pretending to be Doe, following his family members, and then posting explicit photos of him for the world to see. Lee even reached out to Doe's ex-wife, who Doe had recently split up with, shortly before he met Lee. She even punctured Doe's car tires, superglued the door shut, and keyed his car. The influencer's Instagram page is no longer available, and she now owes her ex $7.5 million.
Whoa! Whoa!
Double thumbs up to you.
Whoa!
Good luck. In a number 1, Amy.
How did we get there, bro? To 7.56 million, bruh. What? 7 what? Somebody gotta die behind that. That's crazy. 7? Look. I thought he was gonna have to deal with it. Now she gotta pay. Oh boy, she gotta pay him. All that. Oh my gosh. She was such a demon, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, watch what y'all dealing with out here, man. And make sure you check their damn IDs, their official ID. Like, 19, bro?
Williams. Williams is a 21-year-old law student who somehow got set up with an incredibly fortunate, or weird, arrangement depending on how you look at things. Williams tweeted that she was tight for cash and needed a sugar daddy. Then she got a DM from a man only being referred to as Richard, who allegedly begged for her to drain his credit card in return for one thing: photos of her feet. At first, she thought it was a joke, so she asked for the money. Richard sent his credit card info to her and told her to buy something. She did, and the rest is history. A few feet pics later, Richard is telling Williams to go on a shopping spree with all of her friends, in which she spent a few thousand. All Richard wanted in return? Some feet pics. I got feet, Richard. What's up? Hope you like hairy toes. And there you guys have it for the top 10 influencers exposed.
I mean, look, man. I was hoping that, look, man, hey, your feet better be looking better than your face, because that shit wasn't it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here like, what? Huh? Let's see if this video got some more.
For being sugar babies. Let me know which one on this list really stood
out. Yeah, that's it right there for that video right there, man. But look, man, if y'all sugar babies out here, don't be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed to be who you are. You feel me? Like, if you're going to be a sugar baby, you're going to be a sugar baby. And that's it. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I broke my green screen, and they got this little, I had to put the shoelaces in it because it was detached somehow. But I'm still gonna use this because I paid for it, and it's gonna last me until the green ain't green no more. You feel me? So look, I see y'all in the next video. If y'all haven't put your notifications on always and subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Y'all rocking with me. But I see y'all in the next video. Like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See y'all in the next video. And I'm out though. Bye.